This short video is just to show you how to find films using the library's website. So I'm going to mostly talk about the quick search here, which as you can see says search books, articles, movies, and more. I'm hoping to show you a film that we have in its physical, like DVD, also. So the first film I'm going to look at is called An Imitation of Life. Imitation of Life. So you can see here in the results right away, it says the first one is Imitation of Life, video, and then in parentheses it says physical. Know that we do have physical videos and we also have streaming videos. So sometimes you do have to narrow into that to get it to come up to the top of the list. But in this case, it's right there on the list. So the first thing I want to do is scroll down and see what version I'm looking at. And you'll notice that a lot of the stuff up at the top is really just has to do with the people who directed it, produced it, and acted in it. There's not a whole lot of other information, although it does say here 2003, so I'm going to scroll down a little bit. So yeah, under publication date, it says 2003. That's actually just the date that the DVD came out, so it's a little bit confusing. What I want you to do is scroll down a little bit. Under contents here, it says Imitation of Life 1934 on side 1, and then on side 2 over here it says 1959. And then under the summary of what is in the DVD, you can see that it has both versions, both the 1934 version and the 1959 version. So the DVD came out in 2003, but it includes these two versions. So you do have to kind of read through the record link a little bit in depth to see exactly what version you're looking at. Now, if you want to borrow this, the library does not allow you to pick up movies from the collection for the time being, right? So this is just for COVID-19. Instead, you need to sign in, and this will just take you to a UTC ID and password. You go ahead and sign in. And now from here, you'll be able to see under availability that you can place a hold. Now you can just come here and hit submit request. And that's really all you have to do. It's already affiliated with, see I'm logged in here. So it's already affiliated with your UTC ID and password. And someone will go grab it from the ground floor for you, and it'll be available at the checkout desk. You'll get an email when it's ready. All right, let's do one more search. I'm going to hit back. Instead of Imitation of Life, let's look for The Godfather. So we have obviously lots of stuff affiliated with The Godfather, including Part 2, the trilogy film score, and so on. But really what I'm looking at is the original, The Godfather. Now in this case, we actually have it available physically, right? So you can see that it's available at the checkout desk. It's already on reserve for a course, right? So do take a look. If things are a part of a course, it'll tell you that, all right? But we also have it streaming, right? So this is probably a little bit easier than placing a hold and going and picking it out from the checkout desk. Instead, you could just come in here. If we have it streaming, it'll say access this item through one of the databases below. You can just click on the database and it should bring you right to the film where you can hit play and start streaming it. If at any point in time you have questions or can't find a film that you've been told to find, go ahead and click that Ask a Librarian button. It'll take you to a chat window and you can chat with us. So if you have any questions, just reach out and ask. We're always here to help.